Kia Stonic. I am pulled over because I want to have a look around the car, it looks like. And we're going to start it up now. It has a start-stop button. This is a 1 litre 120 PS version. There is a 1.4 version of this, which I think will probably be the one you'll really want. But I thought I have to have a go on the 1 litre, which is a smaller engine. This will be in the upper model of the car, so this will be in the kind of top end spec version of it. I'm just outside Berlin. Well, I'm kind of in Berlin still. Berlin's a funny city. It kind of stretches out in this sort of snake-like way. So it's not like, a city boundary stuff. It's kind of weird in that respect. It's a beautiful...
Keep straight on this road.
Yo. It's a beautiful, beautiful city. One of my all-time favourite cities in Europe is Berlin. I really like the city to hang out in. There's a lovely sort of un-German, bohemian sort of way about it. They don't really behave like normal sort of rules and regulations. Germans, Berliners tend to be a little bit more sort of European style, a little bit more not quite following the rules. But on with the Kia Stonic. What is this going to be and why are you interested in it? Well, I don't know the answer to the second part of that, but the reason you're watching this video obviously is because you're thinking about having a look at one of these cars to purchase in the near future. And why is that relevant? Because this is a kind of a bridge car. So this is a very clever car in actual fact, because currently the kind of crossover or small SUV type cars, these kind of small things that look like off-road cars, is polluted. The market has tons of these kind of cars in it, but none like this one, because this isn't quite that SUV style. It's a little bit kind of, more 5-door hatch style car. Within it here, I have climate control. I have a sat nav that's telling me where to go at the moment, and that she's going to speak in the middle of this, I'm sure. I have a very upright seating position, which is very comfortable and very nice to be in, although I do see that the dashboard is reflecting quite heavily onto the windscreen in the sunnier parts. Currently, when I flick into the sunlight, I can visibly see that dashboard reflect onto the windscreen very quickly. I'm not too sure that would be a problem. Right now, it does slightly interfere with the way I'm looking at the windscreen. But the rest of the car seems well planted. I do like the feeling of it on the road. Now, these are very flat roads. I'm in Germany here. The German roads are very, very nice. They're very well done. I'm on a lovely straight section as well. There's not a whole lot of bumps or lumps in the road. Now, there we are in full daylight there. And I find that the dashboard is reflecting quite heavily on the windscreen. So where's my thinking on this car? I think that this car is a very clever, very, very straightforward car from Kia. It's what Kia does very well, is the kind of smaller end of the market cars, the more interesting end of cars that Kia seems to do incredibly well. The more I drive it, the more I feel like I like it. It feels like a car I want to own, a car I desire. I like the look of it. I love that you can get the roof in a different colour from the rest of the car. Earlier on I saw one with a green roof and this smoked, I think it's called smoked black or something, exterior that's on this one. It comes in more dramatic colours like orange and kind of a green, a lime green sort of colour. So there is good variations in exterior customization, but to drive it's not dull, and I really do appreciate that, Kia, because it's very easy to make a car like this really dull to drive and really, really boring, but this isn't. This is a proper nice, nippy 5-door hatchback. I really like the 1 litre petrol engine. It seems like a very nice engine to tootle about in. It's not too revvy. I don't hear it the whole time, but it is there. I can hear it hop up and make some noise as I'm driving along as well, which is another nice way to have the car. The sat-nav interface is very straightforward. I don't have a heads-up display. There is no heads-up display in this car. It doesn't need it, to be honest. A heads-up is a sort of well, I won't say a gimmick, but it's not exactly the most revolutionary thing you've ever seen in a car now, is it? There's a Go petrol station. So we have €1.13.9, €1.34.9, €1.36.9, €1.44.9. There's like 4 fuels there. There's different grades of petrol in most of the petrol stations in Germany, you'll find. This is such a nice... It feels like a tourist car. It feels like something... It's my car, you know. It feels like a car I actually want and desire. I really do like the exterior, although I do think the front was... When I saw it first, I thought it was a little boring around the front, but it's okay. I think it's alright. I think it's designed to be that sort of... you know, modern-esque sort of flat front. The reflection on the windscreen though, lads, that's something that's really concerning me right now, because every time I go into the sunlight I really can't see a whole lot out the front windscreen. This is the difference between Irish drivers, UK drivers and German drivers. It's a 30 km/h zone right here, and everyone is going 30 km/h. That is no joke. The car in front of me, those cars over there, everyone around me is doing 30 km/h. In Ireland, someone would be absolutely in my exhaust pipe to get by me. That's what would happen. They'd just freak out because I'm actually doing the speed limit. But not here, not in Germany. No.
In 200 meters, turn sharp right.
Sharp right. Oh yeah, it is really sharp right. Okay, alright. I don't know what town I'm in right now. Berliner Straße. That's Berlin Street. Ooh, traffic lights.
Now turn sharp right.
Now turn sharp right. I'm turning sharp right.
For the
There's a
next
florist.
7 kilometers, keep straight on this road.
Thanks. Yeah, a lovely response. 1 litre engine. It's a little turbo thing, 3-cylinder, makes a great little noise. I have no problem with that engine at all. That's a lovely engine. Really, really nice little revvy thing. Now, funny enough, this morning I was offered a choice of diesel or petrol or blah, and there's actually like 3 petrols and 1 diesel. So you can see how the change is coming to get away from diesel, from everybody. Even car companies at this stage are going, diesel, never heard of it. What's diesel? That really does change things, because I automatically this morning went, give us a 1 litre petrol. I was looking for a 1.4 litre petrol, which I drove this morning already, but then I decided to film the 1 litre petrol because it gives me a rounder idea of what the car is actually going to be like and what you're going to be confronted with and the choices you're going to have to make along the way as well. Things have changed. My desire for cars have changed. I want to see a hybrid version of this. I want to see the Kia Niro turn out as this car as well. I want to see all that because it gives you as a consumer choice, and there I'm sorted then. I love that kind of choice for people as well. The car has become cleverer because of it. This is such a lovely, just wafting along the road here as a 1 litre petrol. So the Kia Stonic will make it to Ireland very soon. It'll be in the showrooms, I think, next couple of weeks, so you'll already see it. I'll get it on a full review, full test later on at some stage. I'll try and book it in. But so far, looking at this version of it, at least, it seems to be a very clever, very simple car to be in, and a nice, simple drive too. God, that's like a chicane. Woo! Ooh, it handles well too. In the typical way German towns go, this town is more or less deserted when you're driving around because they're all working. Apart from her, she's on the dole. So thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping you're going to hit that subscribe button, because if you're not a subscriber already, you're missing out. Click out. Click the like button, you wouldn't mind as well. And at the bottom of the screen on there's a little link for Patreon. If you wouldn't mind checking it out, just see what you think. If you feel like you want to give a little bit of cash there, you can. If you don't, you don't. But until the next time, I will see you on the far side. But here's a car wash in Germany. And that one can only assume is a German, in his natural environment, washing his car. I'm reluctant to ask what Death Adder's is, really.